Action.
Hey everybody, this here is Mike and T-Dog.
T-Rex.
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 Rex.
T-Rex.
Oh yeah, something like
T-Rex.
that. Anyway, today what we're gonna do is we're gonna be cooking a roast over the open fire with the coals and stuff and let it kind of slow cook and simmer. Well, without having to go out and buy all these things here, Terrence says that he has never done this, so we're going to give him the opportunity to show him what to look for, and we've already got one branch and brought it down here to save some time and stuff, and we'll have him trim it up and get ready to set it up to where we can set it here and have us a little spit. Now there's several ways of making smaller ones, bigger ones, but this one here will be something that we can actually boil water with a little bit later as well. So come along with us and we'll get you started.
Gonna do a spit.
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 Spit it.
Spitter.
Something like that.
Spitting.
Yeah, we'll be back.
We're gonna do it. Action.
So as you can see, we have us a stick here and we're looking for Y branches and forks that we can use. Now there's several of them, but we want enough height that we can drive it in or pull it up. So what I'm gonna have Terrence do is look for the branch that you think that we need to make the cut.
Yeah, well, we got one here.
All right, so now let me help you with something that will help you when you're using a knife out in the woods and so of that nature.
Right.
Going in like that always leaves you with these little nubs and stuff. But if you
Get it cut off there. There we go. Leaves you a little bit less than that.
yeah, well what it does is you're not cutting into this and it pulled out of your hand. You're kind of going backwards. There you go. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That's the one we need.
Well, we're gonna cut it there anyway.
No, not that far up.
Right here.
You're gonna weaken it down here, so we're gonna cut it off up here. We want enough branch to come down, but I don't think you've done enough to it.
No. You ready?
You can saw it off, it'd be easier.
Yeah, well, we're saw. You can saw it.
The reason I say if you saw it, sure, you can chop through it, but you've got a flimsy piece of wood out there.
Right here?
Yeah.
So it works pretty good, too.
So what we're gonna have now is basically having that one. We have one side of what we're needing. So you basically have a stub with a Y branch. Bring it down a little bit.
Hmm?
No, don't do that. I'll show you how to fix that in a minute.
Bring what down?
So I can sit in the camera.
Oh.
There you go. All right, so let's go back up here and let's find the next one that's about close enough to that same height.
We're looking at right there. So we want to cut.
Or, since that's a small one, this is a nicer one. We'll cut it here, here, and we'll take them off and that off. There you go. That's gonna be a little tougher.
That's a sharp knife. I like that. So we're going to do this and this.
Yep. Got it. The one thing that you're going to want is saw safety, and holding them like that, it's better if you lock it behind your legs and then make the cut away from you, because believe it or not, that will rip the hound out of you. But it's okay. I mean,
So we just need to shorten it up. Action.
now you have the two sides,
Two
and
sides.
then you're going to want to kind of drive those into the ground and make them even and stuff. So what we'll do
cut 'em
is
off here.
yes. So I'm going to go ahead and let Terrence put one at a time.
Well, this
There
is
you
going
go.
to take some whacking.
No, it shouldn't. You just need to do one side. Don't go all the way around it.
Well, I didn't plan on
Yeah.
it.
Now start trimming off the bottom. Now work your way around it at the bottom, just the bottom. There you go. All right, that'll be good enough. And then you're going to do the second one right here as well.
I don't think that's going to be good enough.
Oh, it will. As long as we don't hit root.
Well, okay.
There you go.
So we're going to do this one.
And then you'll do that one. So we'll go off camera and do it. You don't have to do that. We'll drive this one down in the ground. What he's doing, he's going ahead and getting him 2 branches. And then we're going to clean up the camp area to get all of our work stuff out of it. And we'll use those branches for later.
All right.
All right, so now he's de-limbing that. And just cut it off right there, you go. And let's de-limb the other one as well. There we go. Now we got 2, and we can judge our distance and our side that we have.
And action.
So now that he has the 2 pieces that he wants, we don't want to cook over the open flame by no means. That's just going to burn your meat and dry it out and all this. So what he's going to do is he's going to rake all of this and clean it up and get it all over here, because we don't want any of the old wood or pine. We've got maple in it at this point. There's some tin that people throwed in it.
Yeah. So we're just going to cook off to the side.
Yes. You can get those roots and kind of plump them up if you can. The biggest stick that we have is right here. So if we're going to have the coals right there, he's got to be able to put that in the ground and have enough distance for us to make the turn later. So you can go ahead and put that one in. All right.
We're going to pick up one of those mallets next time.
Yeah, I got several of them, but
I don't know. Yeah.
there you go.
There we go.
So let's see what we got here. Voila.
Yeah, that ought to do it, I guess. We need to get some more rocks and stick over there. All right. And why are we taking?
No, don't bring it back.
Why are we taking the bark off?
Yeah, get all of your bark off of it.
You know, this was something I was thinking about. This is a fresh piece of wood, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's got moisture in it.
Mm-hmm.
So as we're cooking our meat, the moisture is probably going to be absorbed by the meat, isn't it?
We're going to do something different.
All right.
You're going to dry that wood out.
We're going to dry it out.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to show you. You can do it that way, more with a good spine on the back. Turn it over and just wail away and push. Don't go back and forth, just push straight down on it.
We're getting all these birds in.
Huh? That's because you're going back and forth and you're using the blade, and the blade digs into the wood. Once you get all of it off, the bark, see how it's all just smooths up?
I think I messed this one up. Fire's hot.
You ain't gotta stick it like that. Just run it across the top of them flames. There you go. And keep turning it around and around. There you go. You're gonna burn off anything, but it's also gonna help draw out the moisture and make the stick a little more stronger, because right now it's got all that moisture and it's weakened. There you go.
There we go.
Now turn it around and grab the other end.
That's a little too hot. Hang on a second.
It's a little warm.
Do this here.
And you're gonna heat it up some more.
Yeah, I'm gonna just do the whole thing right here. There we go. See?
Yeah. You're gonna flip that chair over and be right off in that fire.
I know what I'm doing.
Bink, bink. Put it on that hand over there on your left one with all that liquid that's gushing out of you.
Yeah. You hear that?
Yeah, it's a jet.
No, not that.
Maybe Sasquatch.
I heard he was up here. That's what we need to do. Get us a Sasquatch deal.
You know,
We'll start filming Sasquatch.
it's funny you say that, because in the 80s,
Yeah.
there's 3 books. Supposedly 3 different people that seen one up here on this right here where we're at.
Do you know what they were drinking?
Yeah. But who knows? There may be one.
You never
I don't know.
You don't know.
I've seen a lot of people I've worked with, I thought they were, and I figured out what they were doing out of the woods.
Yeah.
All right. So now that he's dried it up some, he's just gonna knock off some of that. And it's basically fire hardening this stick. I think it got a little too hot right there, but we'll be all right. Because it's gonna get warmed up. You don't gotta go all the way down, because the meat's gonna be in the middle.
Watch your fingers. You definitely want to wash your fingers.
All right, so now that he's got his stick, he's gonna now pull this one right there. Let's lay it right there. Let's keep it over in the thing. Right there. And then rake some
Ooh,
coals.
that is hot.
Yes, it's very hot. Let the air blow it up some. There you go. Now pull them out real quick. Just to kind of get them right up against it. There you go. Not so much ash, but there you go. It's hot though.
It's hot, yeah.
Now, we're going to kind of give a guesstimation of about how hot it actually is. That's about 400. No, you don't want no more over here. We're going to keep the rest of it over there. And as it burns down, we'll rake what we need. This right here should give us enough to get us started. And we may have to work with it too, just to see. But to keep from burning all of our wood
Pour
up.
some charcoal down there.
Well, you can, but if you're in the woods and you don't have charcoal, and say you got a squirrel instead of a roast, you have an idea of learning to cook with the coal.
Yeah.
So, all right, so we're gonna get that roast ready and get it thrown on there.
1, 2, no, 3, 2, 1, action!
All right, guys. Normally, Terrence was gonna be doing this, but He had himself another accident. Now he's got his cockeyed. Raise the handle up. No, there you go.
You know, you can never be satisfied.
I
dude.
can't.
There you go. All right.
But anyway, this is just an old Smithfield roast. It doesn't take a long time to cook one of these. They're about 30, 40 minutes. But we're gonna be just running this thing right through. Now, you can cook the whole thing like all the way, but we're gonna cut it in half for this stick size right here. And we're gonna find the other. Oh, buddy, get away from there, B. We're just gonna center that thing right up through the center, right out the backside. Bring it on down, tenderizer, boys. And then we're gonna do the same thing with this one. Losing all of our good bacon though. I got it.
You got it? All right.
I'm short, but I ain't that short.
Okay.
There we go.
Man, all our bacon's gone, dude.
It's gotta be what it's gotta be.
There you go.
Now,
All right.
here's the fun part. Paper towels. Normally you want a stick that you can drill a hole in, but we don't have the luxury of that. Ooh. So I'm gonna take these old skewers right here, and we're going in this side over the top and down, just like so. And this one coming from this side. Let's just go ahead and do it right there. There we go. That's just gonna kind of help us be able to see how this one's turning through, but this one is turning. You want to make sure you do that because there's nothing worse than not having it. So let's just hover down. Let's take this one here. You can do this with regular sticks as well, but we just didn't have any. Let's see. That one's gonna have to be turned back onto the other side. I went wrong side. Under the bottom and then over the top. And that one's not wanting to. Only on camera will it do that.
Seems like we'd be able to wrap it with some, well, I don't know.
You can do it 1,000 different ways, but
We can get the meat turned. We can just take the skewers and turn the meat, you know.
Well, I know what we'll do. Since we got that problem.
It's already dead, Mike. If it wasn't, it is now, isn't it?
That one there just ain't gonna do it, so we'll just turn it
Yeah, lock
as
them
it
in.
goes. Lock in. There you
You
go.
can lock them in like that.
Ah, they'll be fine.
Check that out, man.
Look at that. Terrence did something good.
Terrence always does
Now.
something good.
Off to the wizard race.
Here we go. Don't drop it.
Oh, it probably will.
No, we don't want to drop it.
There we go.
All right. Well, all right. Give it,
Let it cook.
3 days. It'll be cooked.
So you'll see this done, hopefully.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's just something other simple that you can make. And you've seen them on other ones. And a thicker stick would be a whole lot better, but we didn't really want to run through a bunch of resources up here and damage anything, so we got what we could.
And 2 fish are lighter. If you're doing fish or
Yes.
something like that, it's going to be a lot lighter.
So
Chop your meat a little bit smaller,
you don't always have skewers, but you can always make them.
Yeah, that is true. And we will be seeing you.
What do you think, T-Dog?
Man, that is looking good. And you know the beauty of it? We did all of that by resourcing the outdoors.
We did what?
Well, we made our sticks. What do you call that? A split.
Spit.
It's a rotisserie.
Yeah, it's a rotisserie.
Made our rotisserie. We bought the meat from Walmart, but it could have been killed out here.
It could have been, but it was cheaper.
Yeah. We didn't even pick up the bows, did we?
I did.
Well, you drinking those natty daddies really kind of kill things. And,
Yeah.
and losing the glasses.
You guys know better, right?
No, they know the truth. They know the truth. Three, 2, 1, and action, folks. We have cooked our meat that we foraged from the forest. Went out and killed something, and actually went hunting at Walmart and found it. But it looks delicious. We're not 100% sure if it is finished, but we're going to try this little piece. Just slice off the top, I guess. There you go, Mike. You do the honors.
Well, I can eat this.
Good?
It is. It's a good flavor.
I like that bacon flavor.
Mm-hmm.
That is good. Very good, yeah.
Well,
that is good.
We're gonna.
Took us about 3 hours to cook it, though.
4 to 740, so yeah.
Yeah, but it cooked.
And it's smoked.
And it smoked,
and
yeah.
a light smoking flavor.
That is good, and that is a wrap.